Hello, recruitment drive tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 4 with me, BlueAnkylo, also known as Sword Emblem 4, right? Or Horse Emblem 4? Last episode, of course, we finished Chapter 6, eventually. It did take a lot longer than normal, because, you know, no horses. Today we'll begin Chapter 7, and if you keep an eye on the slides on the side, you might presume that there are a lot of units to recruit, so we can look forward to that. Also, today's episode is likely to be mostly castle management and arenaing, although we'll see how long that takes. We've already done it quite a few chapters now, so I will speed through it as best I can, but it's the first time with the new children characters, so I kind of like to test them out, and I assume most of you guys would like to see how they do anyway before we get to the super speed through the arena phase. So, let's have a look at what happens. Hey, look, it's Leonster. We finally know where they are. Word of the first victory of Prince Seliph and his liberation army, liberation, quickly spreads far and wide, inspiring courage anew in the Empire's victims. Still more uprisings erupt across Jugdral, but once again, precious few are properly organized and are easily crushed, and the death toll climbs even higher. Leonster, a kingdom in the Thracian Peninsula, Prince Leif, son of Quan, has raised an army with the aid of his knight Finn. But they have suffered a devastating loss before King Bloom's vast hordes and are stranded in hostile ground. Before Seliph lies the Yid Desert, ruled by the Loptirian Sutov from the Yid Shrine. The oasis city of Darna, governed by the ex-merchant Bramsel and the captain of the sellsword army, Jaburo. And Fort Melgen, guarded by Prince Ishtor and the renowned General Lisa. King Bloom himself, the son of the late Duke Reptor, awaits at the capital city of Ulster, with his niece, the mage Tinny. In Revo, Seliph and the warriors of his liberation army now prepare themselves to embark on a journey and come to the aid of their allies in faraway Leonster. If only we had horses. Each warrior sets aside their worries as, under Seliph's leadership, they prepare for the new battle on the horizon. Chapter 7, Beyond the Desert. Nobody likes deserts. This is where Quan and Ethelyn died, basically, right? Finn, what's the situation? Any word from the other division yet? Leif is, like, terrible, so I can't give him any credit. We failed, my lord. Every last soldier of the Ulster raid is dead. It's your fault. This is a crippling blow to our army. We've lost most of our might in one fell swoop. This can't be happening. I thought this was our big chance. Was it all useless? Damn it all, I'll strangle Bloom himself with my bare hands. Please calm yourself, my lord. This isn't the end quite yet, and I've just had word with King Lewin. He's sending Prince Seliph's liberation army to back us up. Until then, no matter what, my lord, we must endure the siege. Prince Seliph, you say? He's the son of my father's friend Sigurd and of Empress Deirdre, right? I pray we can meet him soon. Perhaps if we merge our efforts with his, we'll have a better chance of protecting people. Like, this guy's even younger than Seliph by a couple years, I think. That's right, Leif. Besides, if we just let ourselves lose now, wouldn't your men's death all be in vain? I think we should abandon the castle and seek refuge near that western church. You're right. I suppose we don't have much of a choice. Very well, our priority now is to play this out defensively for the time being. Until Prince Seliph gets here, we must endure. 3 guys. What's your problem now? Can't you capture even as worthless a castle as this? Are your worms taking this seriously? Yes, my lord. The thing is, though, the enemy is providing it to be a resilient sort. We're struggling to breach their defenses. Buffoons, all of you. Do you really think I want to hear excuses? I want Leonster seized. No more delays. If you waste any more time on this, then we'll have to contend with those Isakian mongrels as well. Yes, my lord. We will strike immediately, my lord. Hey, how come they can walk through the ramparts? Well, 6 armored sword guys, and a mage, and an armored lance guy. And a giant desert. Whoo boy, those rumors weren't kidding. That place was full up to the brim with treasure. Been a long time since I had a haul like this. But I can't afford to dawdle now. Gotta get out of here real quick. Hey, excuse me. Hand that sword over. You can keep everything else, but I need that sword. Where do you think you get off trying to take somebody else's hard-earned goods? Do you have any idea how tough it was to get my hands on this sword? If you want it, come get it, nincompoop. Wait. Seriously? Stupid thieves? What? Thieves have plundered our treasury? And they absconded with Balmung? You fools, go seize them now. Yes, your grace. But, your grace. Surely a master of dark magics of your caliber could crush common thieves such as these with a single blow, even from here. I've misplaced my Book of Fenrir, and my men are scouring the shrine to find it. But so far it's yet to emerge. I need my books. I can't do my magic without my books. Understood, your grace. In that case, my clan and I will take a few mercenaries and pursue them. We swear to you, your grace, we will bring the treasure back where it belongs post-haste. I do like that. It's literally how mages work in this game, is you have to have a book or you can't cast magic. You're just a regular dude without your spell book. So, the route to Leonster requires that we cross the vast desert. Yes? Yeah, the Yid Shrine's the real problem here, as it's controlled by the Lopterians. The Order's fell mages infest the desert, mercifully assaulting anyone they find. People have taken to calling the region a Desert of Death, a fitting name, really. I can only imagine how awful travelers struggle here. I wonder, perhaps it'd be possible to seize the shrine from the Order? I thought you'd never asked. There's always a way, but this one won't be easy. We may need to make sacrifices. So be it. At this point, we've little choice. Not to mention it, Shannon is likely still in the desert. Probably drowning. Or not drowning. You know, the opposite of drowning. Drowning in dryness. For now, let's focus on taking control of Yid. All else will begin there. Alright. Well, I love to have a look around the map right off the bat. Also, new music. I like it. So we got Leonster, we got Leaf, we got Finn, we got Nana. We'll talk about them in a minute. Let's have a quick look at our gigantic map, because this is a big one. This is a big boy map. So, you know, as the bird flies, Leonster's not too far away, but we can't just fly there with most people. We got some ruffians who I assume go for these houses, so if we want to save the villages, we're going to have to be less defensive and more aggressive, which I have a feeling we'll be able to pull off. You know, we got some armored sword guys, but they're only level 5. That's nothing. And a mage. I think if I'm careful, we'll be okay. And I will certainly send Fee down. So that'll be the plan for them. That's the church they're supposed to be hiding in, but psh, as if I'd give up on all this money in the villages, right? We have some neutrals over here, which we'll see what they turn into. Castle Melgan. More churches. More neutral dudes. More towns that, if I don't hurry, will get burned down. I don't know how we'll ever get there, but one day. We've got control of Shannon and Patty and a bunch of mages. This is perhaps more than they can fend off. And, yeah, lots of mages. So these guys, Jormungand. Very powerful, very heavy black magic mages. So, dangerous. First time with dark mages too, I think. So, on the plus side, we've got a castle. So I think, first up, before we start doing castle management, I'll do a little bit of a unit review for the new characters, because we just got 5. And spoiler alert, there's more to come. So let's have a look from the start. Shannon, the Swords Master, starts promoted with ridiculous stats. This is none of my doing, but this is the little Shannon we rescued in Generation 1. So Pursuit, Adept, Astra, all very, very strong star rank swords. He's got Odo major bloodline. That's pretty darn good. And he does need to talk to Patty again. So yeah, I think, you know, as far as pre-promotes go, super, super strong. Nothing to worry about there. I have high hopes that my Myrmidons will become as strong as he is, but it may take a while. Then we have Patty, who has some swords inherited from her father, Holin. So she should have Luna and Steel. Now, she's one of the very few children that doesn't inherit Pursuit, so that's unfortunate for her fighting, but she has Steel. So she can steal gold automatically, I guess. She's probably not going to be killing a lot. Oh, by the way, if you didn't give her father, set her father up as Holin, she would start with only C rank in swords. So we did at least get the ability to equip better swords. She also has minor Odo and Uller blood to help her stats. And honestly, she's a thief, so I wouldn't expect a whole lot just yet. But the steel sword is certainly better than the iron sword, and we could give her a hero sword or brave sword eventually. And we can sell some stuff at some point. I looked up the Berserk and Sleep Edge between episodes. These weapons have a 30% minus your enemy resistance chance to affect every time you attack. So if you hit someone with 1 resistance, you'll have a 29% to put them to sleep. And if you hit someone with 10 resistance, it's a 20% to put them to sleep. Perhaps useful? Alright, we got 3 more dudes to review. We have Nana, the Troubadour. She is Lachesis and Beowulf's daughter, I believe? Yes. She has Laches's... Yeah, totally, right? So she comes with Charm. Yeah, so she'll be Dermot's sister, I believe. So she comes with Pursuit, Accost, and Charm, which is the same thing he has. C rank staves, A rank swords, but not... Well, she's actually got a lot of strength, to be honest. So she can heal. She can also fight. She'll be fine. She's not a Master Knight like her mother, at least yet. I don't know if she ever becomes a Master Knight. But Silver Sword, right? Pretty good. So I think she'll be okay for combat, even with low stats. Pretty good skills. And on a horse. Thank you very much. We also have Finn. He's back. Still holding on to his Silver Lance. He doesn't really change. He's still got Pursuit. He's still got Miracle. He's got all the stats we left him with. Nothing has changed. No blood. Just Finn. He's pretty good, though. I like him. He had the Brave Lance in most of Gen 1, but for now, he does not have it, and that's fine. And finally, we have Leif, the Prince. Now, Leif is... I don't know how he compares to Seliph. I'm not super impressed. He does not have Pursuit. So this is Quan's son. He does have a sister, but she's not around right now. You might have remembered what happened to her when Quan died. So, I have heard the recommendation to make sure Leif starts with the Pursuit Band so that he's useful. There's basically the 2 characters we might want to buy the Pursuit Band will be Patty or Leif. And we'll figure that out as time goes on. I suppose the Axe guy would be okay, but Leif, I think, needs it more. Because he only does combat, and he needs some help. He does have Boulder Minor, thanks to Ethlin, and Nova Minor, thanks to Quan. So, pretty good stats. I'm stat growth. But a little bit weak starting stats, and we'll see how he turns out. Yeah, I don't think he can inherit any weapons because his dad uses spears and he uses swords. But we could have tried to pass down rings or bands. Whereas Nana, for instance, inherited both swords and staves from her mother. We could just return people right now. We could just let her solo it and return these guys. If you had passed down the return band on Nana, she could return her 2 friends and use the return band to join up with the army right away, right? That'd be ridiculous. You just sacrifice all these towns and get out of here. Anyway, those are your 5 new characters for the moment. Now, I like how Julie is standing where someone else used to stand. they're not allowed to get married though. They're not allowed. So don't worry about that. It's not going to happen. So we're going to start off with some arena-ing, and I think we're going to start with Larcy because she's got the Paragon band, and that should get her some experience. She's also pretty strong, and if anyone can clear the arena, it might be Larcy and Ulster. If they really need help, we can move over the Brave Sword so they get double attacks, and that will be kind of our backup strats. And I think both of them will be able to go through the arena with Paragon, which should give them a ton of experience. Because they've got bargain, they can buy and sell stuff for cheap, and there's no reason not to. In fact, I could also trade her over the Power Ring from Ulster with no downside. And then I could give it back to him if he needs it. Yeah, there's really no downside. Would she want any other rings? She might want the defense ring. She doesn't have enough money. Unless I sold something, but... okay. So I'm not going to do a ton of Paragon management right away, but because these guys can buy and sell for half price, I figure this is a simple little trick to make it a little bit easier, and this will hopefully save a little bit of time and stress. And there are some random weapons to pick up. I do want someone to buy that steel blade, probably Ulster. Alright, that gives her a little bit more damage potential. And let's check out the armory while we're here. Ooh. Flame Sword, Elfire. Elfire is like the worst spell, but still, I like magic swords. A bunch of lances, a slim lance, a bunch of axes, a really good heal staff. Alright, there's a nice stock here. That's good. And I do need to remember to double check. I might do some of this off camera, but I want to make sure everyone's, you know, got their inventory out of the convoy, the supply convoy. Alright, let's get to it. This here is the arena. We'll just stick with the silver blade. It should be fine. It'll be pretty expensive to repair, but she does get a discount. Oh, Tolstoy, a level 1 fighter right off the bat. You're probably going to have a bad time. So I would expect most characters will defeat typically rounds 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 4. We'll see how far though. Anyway, HP, skill, speed, luck. Because she's got so many amazing skills, I think she's always got a chance to just use Astra and win, like this. So I don't think Larcy and Ulster will have any trouble. I'll be a lot more worried about Seliph surviving, to be honest. Now, she's got weapon triangle disadvantage, but technically she can lifesteal. Between lifesteal and Astra, both proccing, activating, whatever you want to think of, whatever word you prefer. Alright, level 8. HP, skill, strength, very good. Skill, strength are like her specialty. The more of those, the better. Alright, keep it up. Level 4, or round 4 is Myrmidon. She's outspeeds. Man, she's just crushing it. Getting lots of XP thanks to Paragon. I doubt she'll have too much trouble with Hopner. Hopner, whatever. Also, Astra makes things a lot easier. Oh, this is so good. I like it. Ira and Holland had a bit of a hard time in Gen 1. But I think Larcy... oh, look at these stats! It's like a perfect level up. She's got very little magic and resistance growth, but she got everything else. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah, as if Randok, the Silver Axe warrior, has any chance. Like, sure, he hits pretty hard, but... Alright, Larcy of the Silver Blade is just crushing it today. I like it. This is beautiful. Another fantastic level up. Skill, strength, luck. Sure, she got a bit of magic. Doesn't really matter. Helps her out with a magic sword, but no need. General with a silver blade. Do you think there's any chance she loses this? He'll probably kill her in 2 hits. But she should be faster, even though she's got a huge level disparity, but I bet you she can do this. She starts with Astra. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah. He, 29%. He would have done, yeah, 2 shots to kill her, but he was 30% approximately. HP, skill, speed, another point in magic. Wow, she just crushed it. Quite the fighter, aren't you? Good job. Here's some more money. All right. That is a great start. So she's going to pass on the Paragon Band to her brother. She's already going to hit the money cap. So might as well repair her sword first. And there's not much else I can do, because I want to move the power ring back. Unless there's something she could buy. But the silver blade is so good for her. She doesn't need the steel blades. She doesn't need the iron. She's already got one. Alright, well, she's just going to waste a little bit of gold here, but that's fine. I have a feeling Larcy and her brother, Ulster, because they start with bargain early on, they're just going to have so much money that, like, they don't need the thief sword anymore. Now that we've got an arena, they're going to be able to clear the arena most of the time, and they don't really lose money moving stuff around, so yeah, this is fine. And we'll probably end up moving these rings onto more in-need characters. Like, even without the power ring, Larcy will be fine. We'll probably want to move that over to either Fee or maybe Seliph or Leaf or something once they have some gold, essentially. And it is more expensive for them. Also, we might want to pair up Larcy and Ulster. Like, there are still, you know, coupling. You can make people fall in love. So, like, I expect these two will have a lot of money. So pairing them up with someone who has not a lot of money might be very, very beneficial. So Larcy, I don't know who yet, but say she paired up with Arthur. She could pass him a lot of gold. And Ulster could pair up with, I don't know, maybe like Lana or something and pass her gold. I will do a little bit of planning at some point, maybe in this chapter, but not just yet anyway. So, anyway, let's keep going. I don't expect Ulster will have any more difficulty. Oh, I wouldn't mind sending him in with a steel blade because it'll be a bit better. He doesn't have enough money yet. I could sell the iron blade, iron sword for 1,200. So he needs to win a couple rounds and then I'll buy him the steel blade. Yeah, that's the plan. I think we'll just stick with the iron blade. He should have enough skill. Not as much as, not quite as much as, Larcy, thanks to her ring, but he's not going to be below 100% for the first couple rounds, right? HP, skill, strength, luck, resistance. Yeah, these two are going to be, like, MVPs, I think. Now, they won't get horses, so they're never going to be the fastest. But I think as long as we can run them up, like, they're going to be... I think they're going to be way stronger than the Myrmidon parents. Just, like, they're off to such a strong start. So much money. They're going to clear the arena from the very beginning. They can always use the Paragon Band for the arena, basically. Which means they will have a level advantage on most people. Yeah, that's going to give them a really big lead, honestly. Because there's no way Seliph can afford the Paragon Band, right? HP, skill, strength, luck, defense. Also, they seem to get amazing level ups, which really helps. Alright, now before we go to the next round... Mostly... just to make things a little bit more reliable, we'll go with a little bit... Oh. Hold on. We will sell you... I mean... Iron Blade to Steel Blade is a straight upgrade. There's really no reason to hold on to the Iron Blade on someone who has that option, so let's do that. It's actually a pretty good combo. Steel Blade for damage, Wind Sword for ranged, or... I mean, Iron Sword for lightness. The Iron Sword's not very important, to be fair, but... That's more if I want him not to kill somebody. Oh, yeah, sure. That guy had some dodges. Wow. Was that 4 dodges out of 5 on the Astra? Gotta give that one dude credit. He had a good chance, right? Alright, Armor Lance. You got the weapon triangle. But Ulster has the defense ring. So it would take more than 2 hits to kill him. So he's got that advantage. I should probably plan to move the defense ring off of him as well. There are more important characters than these two. Like, they will be so strong. HP, skill, luck, resistance if you're keeping score. Not his best level up, but still decent. There's definitely going to be other characters that need those rings more. So I will certainly be passing them over once they can afford it. Like, between Soul stealing life and Astra just killing anything, yeah, they don't need those rings. I might end up leaving the skill rings on them because I have a feeling they get the best value for skill, and it's usually not a big deal. HP, skill, strength, speed, defense. That's basically perfect in my book. You're only missing out on luck. Wow, blessed. Blessed be Ulster and Larcy. Oh, blocked. Block this. Well, you got to see those two just walk their way through this. I wonder if anyone else will clear the arena now. I mean, don't forget, I've got the hero sword, right? HP, skill, speed, luck, defense. He didn't get as much strength as I would have liked, but he already has pretty good strength to start with, so that's fine. Alright, so what are we going to do with Ulster? I'm going to sell the Paragon Band. Well, the problem is anyone that's not one of these two, it's 40k to buy the Paragon Band. So right now, Ulster has an experienced lead, so I guess Larcy can hold on to it. Plus, she's already at the gold cap, so she can hold on to the Paragon Blade for now, or the Paragon Band for now. Ulster can sell Paragon and maybe Power Ring. Assuming we can get a little bit more money, I would like to move the Paragon, or the Power Band, Power Ring, whatever, to someone like Fee. Who else could use something? Oh, before I forget, Arthur is going to sell his Pursuit Band because he gets literally nothing out of it. So we're going to just do this one right away before I forget, because someone at some point will want to buy it. And that means he's got a little bit of money to play around with if we want. Mind you, he does not have enough for Paragon. Even if we sold the magic ring, well, if we sold all of his spells, he might have enough. And then you could send him to the arena. But I think the magic ring is sort of his for the moment, so I don't really want to sell it and buy it back. It's not really worth it. So Dermot's got the Brave Sword. I think he's the next arena boy. I'm probably not going to worry about Paragoning right now. Like, there's a lot of that you could do, but we're going to save that for later. Like, you know, I don't want to spend too long in the arena here. So he should have a good odds to win. Fee with the Brave Lance might, especially if I can get her the Power Ring, which is a little bit more money. But if I sell maybe the Berserk Edge and the Horsair, if I can get her 20k, I think she'll be able to clear the arena. Brave Lance is just too good. Lester with Killer Bow, Brave Bow has a decent chance. Oifi, I don't know. We'll try. Selef, I don't know if he can do it on his own either. Like, maybe I should try to get him the defense ring. That's 20k. He doesn't have it, but maybe we can get there. Julia, I would be surprised if she can clear the arena with Aura. It's pretty heavy. And then Johan, I would probably be surprised if he can clear the arena with an axe, but the sword guys are probably going to crush him. Alright, well, let's go with the Bayo Dermot first, because he's got the Brave Sword right now, and I'll probably want to pass around. I'm going to put a save down, because I don't know how far he'll get. Oops, I went to the wrong place completely. What am I doing? Let's put a save down at the arena. Just so I don't have to restart the turn and do all the arenaing over again, basically. If I get into a position, because I probably want to deploy my cab and get them moving towards the mages. Anyway, I'm sure the first couple rounds, like Brave Sword versus Axe Guy, nothing to worry about. Not a good level up, though. Alright, he should be fine here as well. Brave Sword, pretty good. Kills him in almost one hit. Next round, Steel Lance. He's got a bit of a disadvantage, but he's still sort of over-leveled, so yeah, that's easy. I have a feeling we might be able to clear that with Dermot here. Now, he's outsped by Manstein, which is not good. 2 hits? Yeah. Wow, we've missed 3 at 82%. And we only needed to hit him twice. He should have had a practically guaranteed win on that round. Alright, he's starting to get a good amount of gold. I don't know what I want to buy with him yet, but might as well stock up. He should be okay here. He can take 2 hits and almost perfect accuracy. Good boy, Dermot. HP, speed, defense, a little bit better level up. I would like to see some more strength, as always. Especially when you've got a brave weapon, because you get, like, double value. So this should be an easy win. He only take 1 hit, but 23%, so, you know. Yeah, again, guaranteed win, because he's so accurate with the brave sword. There's really no chance for that axe dude. And then the final round, this is where, if anything gets stuck, it'll be here. Potentially Pavist or something to lose. But really good accuracy comparatively. We needed... No, we're fine. As long as we didn't get a lot of Pavises all in a row. There was 99. 99. Alright, that was cool. So he's pretty much capped on gold. So what do I want to do with him? Probably going to sell the Brave Sword so that... Like, if there's any way for Salif to beat the arena, it's probably going to require the Brave Sword. Because that's the only one he can use. Oifi might want the Brave Sword as well. Although he probably won't need it. Dermot's got enough money that losing it at... Like, selling it and then buying it back doesn't really matter. He's already got tons of gold. What would I buy for Dermot if I was trying to max him out? I probably could get rid of this. I can probably trade the Thief Sword to somebody. I'll probably end up giving that to whoever doesn't clear the arena. Because it looks like these 3 have a ton of money already. Like, it's fine. He could buy one of the rings. His speed is not impressive. But swords are light, so he's still got an advantage on most enemies. His strength's pretty cool. Let's do Lester next, because he's kind of not included in the list of what am I trying to say? He doesn't want to buy swords or rings or anything because he's got no money. So we'll see how he does here. I should probably do a little bit of repairing. What I'll probably do is, you know, today's episode will just be arenaing, and then between episodes I'll make sure everyone repairs their weapons and stuff, just so that we've got a good start for the chapter once we get there. Alright, so I feel like Lester should be off to a pretty good start. Oh, right, we get to see the ranged version of these guys, too. That's a little bit different. So javelins are very heavy, not particularly accurate. He can take, like, 2 hits without... Yeah, this is guaranteed win, basically. No big deal. Kruger. So this will get him... Probably... Strength, luck, defense, resistance. Yep, that's much better than Midir was getting. So if he can keep up the good level ups, I have a good feeling about Lester. Alright, so this is our first time seeing Castor. As far as I know, the switch between, like, bow guy and sword guy, they basically have exactly the same stats and skills, except, you know, one has a bow and one has a sword, so... You can probably expect the same difficulty on average. Not always, but generally. Armor Lance. So we might not be doing too much damage here. 14, that's still not bad. We can take 2 hits, so this is pretty much guaranteed win as well. Yeah, these kids are good. You know, I say these kids are good. If we had started the prologue with brave weapons, we probably could have cleared the arena as well in Gen 1. Thanks to passing down overpowered weapons, things are much easier. This might be interesting. Let's see. Should be fine. We're only doing 13 damage. He's doing... Oh, we get killed in 2 hits. We're going to need a dodge here. And we have missed 3 shots already? So we need a dodge. Okay, now we need to not miss 4 times in a row. You can miss once, but now you got to kill him. No more missing. Alright, Lester. I'd still say he has odds to win on that fight, but he had a lot of misses at 82%, so... Alright, 2 HP, 1 luck. Not great. You're starting to look more like Midir. Nah, you can't look like Midir unless you get a 0 stat level up, so we're fine. Alright, I'm a little bit worried that he's going to be stuck now. Just because that last fight was close. Let's put a save down. Ping. So he can do 10 damage. 70%. Killed in 2 hits, unfortunately. So now we need a dodge. Of course the enemy hits me at 34%. Alright. He still could win, but he keeps missing. Well, Pavice and 70% accuracy, I guess... He should still win. Come on, Lester. Alright. So he dodged 2 out of 3, which is exactly average for 34%. I don't know about his accuracy. He seemed to miss a lot more than 70%, but... Anyway, that's a clear. Cool. I wasn't 100% sure if he could do it, but he did it. Now he's got a little bit of money. He can't use the sword, so I can't thief sword. I've got no way to get him money right now other than the arena and visiting villages, so that's fine. Let's see. Do I want to try Fee? She's probably better off with the Brave Sword than the Brave Lance. And also the Power Ring. I think I do want to leave the Power Ring on her. I don't... Like, one thing I'm thinking here is, like, in the long term, it would be nice to send Fee down this way quickly. And if she could clear the arena, get a couple level ups, and pick up... She's not going to bring the Brave Sword, but pick up the Power Ring... She should be pretty good. Plus, these guys are all sword guys, so the Brave Lance will tear them apart if necessary. Yeah, that's the plan for her. So, she needs a bit of money to buy the Power Ring. There's no horses on this map, so for now, I'm just going to sell the Horse Slayer. I don't know when we're going to want that. And honestly, I don't know when I'm going to ever want the Berserk Edge either. It's a less accurate, heavy version of the... Yeah, I don't know when we're ever going to want that. So let's just get rid of it. It's 10 grand to buy. I could pick it up on one of my very rich Myrmidons. And then once in a while, when they didn't want to kill something, they could use the... I don't know when we would ever want that, honestly. No pursuit ban. So we want to buy... We want to trade this over right now. Alright, and I was going to move the Paragon Band over to his sister, too, so, while I'm thinking about stuff. Alright, that pretty much brings his money up to max. While I'm thinking about it, Larcy, you should buy the Paragon Band, just for this map, basically. It also keeps their gold a little bit below max, so I could give her the Thief Sword and she'd still have something to do with it, basically. Alright, this should help out a lot. In case you're wondering, could I have gotten that onto Seliph this turn? Not as easily. He would have... Well, I could still send it to Seliph if I want, but then I would not be able to send it back to Fee, probably. I could have sold his barrier ring and then bought it, but I'm going to kind of prioritize people that have horses at the moment or can fly. So we'll send her in first. She's not going to be able to afford the Brave Sword for a couple rounds. But then we can pick the Brave Sword up if she needs it. It's definitely a better weapon against axe guys. But brave weapons are good anyway, right? Alright, let's try to speed this up a little bit. We're already 40 minutes in. Even a crit! HP, skill, speed, defense. Yeah, that's why we gave her the power ring, right? All she gets is speed and skill. Alright. This should be fine. I forgot that she's got crit from her parents. That makes it a lot easier for her to get a win in the arena because she can, you know, she can keep trying until she gets a crit. Not that we've had 0 losses so far, so this has been really, really good. No reloads, no 1 HP tries. That was good. We're a little bit slower than Manstein, but it doesn't matter. She should be fine against a slow armor lance, though. Look at this. Now, she does die in 2 hits, but she kills in... Well, she gets a crit, of course. Of course. She's just showing off now. HP, skill, strength, and of course magic. Why not? Still, good level up. Anytime I see strength on a pig, I'm happy. Alright. This one I'm going to save on because maybe she needs the Brave Sword to win. I don't know. So she dies in 2 hits. He's pretty accurate. She needs... Yeah. I'm pretty sure she would double, so she would essentially get 4 attacks there. With 70% accuracy, I still think she had a good chance to win without him ever getting a second attack. But that was a little bit tight. And she should have advantage here, which should give her good dodge, basically. 22%. She should be totally fine, yeah. Although it's possible he Pavises like 4 times in a row. I don't know. With crit and everything. Nah, Fee did really well. She probably didn't need the power ring, but it made it safer. Come on, Fee. Alright, so that's all we need for Fee. She made a fair bit of cash. I'm just going to leave the power ring on her. If we find someone else who needs it more, we can sell it over eventually, but I figure a Pegasus Knight's a good... That's what happened with Aaron in Gen 1 anyway, so that's fine for now. If I need to, I can send it over to Seliph if he sucks. So what's left? Well, let's try Arthur. There's nothing I would want to buy with him other than maybe the Paragon Band, but we could maybe do that next chapter if necessary. I have a feeling he'll crush this arena too, so let's start speeding things up a little bit. Now, he doesn't have a lot of defense, but wind magic, super light, super accurate. HP, speed, luck. Also, he's got his mum's trick where once he's below half health, he auto-crits. I don't think there's any way he loses this arena, right? If he gets hit, he probably goes below half HP and just instantly wins, so... If anyone's lucky enough to hit him, I'll slow it down. But so far, he's invincible. HP, magic, luck. Sure. Armor lance. So slow. Okay. See, that's the trouble. You hit him, and then he gets 2 chances to kill you. Because he's got pursuit, he's fast, so he gets double crit. That's even better than what Tilcha had. Or Talcha. I don't know, I never decided. Alright, same thing here. This guy's got no chance. I like him. I like Arthur. He's off to a great start. 2 HP, 1 skill, 1 speed, 1 magic, 1 luck, 1 defense. He's so much better than Azel. He makes Azel look like a chump. He does start with a better spell. Remember, Azel started with fire. Wind is just way better than fire. Unless he can be one-shot by somebody. And he's already got enough level ups that that's very unlikely. Yeah. It's really nothing to worry about. Good job, Arthur. Glad to have you on the team. Alright, now he's rich. Sweet. I don't even know what I'll spend his money on, but he's rich. Alright, we're almost all the way through the arena. We can finish it all today, I think. The trick would be, how are we going to get Finn, Eric, and Nana through the arena? Well, Nana can't do the... No, she has swords. She has swords. Lana's the one who can't arena. Still good to send her money. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, who's left then? Seliph, Oifi. I guess we could check out Julia. I kind of doubt she's going to get very far, but we'll try quick. She, oh yeah, so same thing as back with Deirdre. Very slow animations. Oh yeah, she can crush the mages. Look at all her resistance. So that's nothing to worry about. But she's slow, right? This guy went before she did. So she actually needed a dodge on this one with no misses to win. So we're already at the point where she might lose. HP, skill, magic, resistance. Yeah, she's a super anti-mage. We definitely want her on the field to deal with dark mages. Like, no doubt about it. But I'm not sure if she can beat Manstein. This is where I kind of think she'll lose. Because he'll be doubling her. And she's only got 58% to hit. She needs to hit him twice, which is a good start. But she needs a dodge now. Okay, and she needs another 58 to hit. And now she needs 2 dodges to survive at 94%. How she got a dodge already is very, very crazy. So, I'm going to say, since he's got 94%, she's very lucky she got her second attack already. She needs to dodge 1 out of 3 at 94 and hit 2 in a row at 58. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I just wanted to show off what it would look like. But yeah, I don't think she has any good odds at beating level 4. That's fine. I'm not too worried. She can use staves to heal, to level up. It would be nice to give her some more money so she can buy something else to level up with. But for now, this is fine. Lana, we can spend a bit of her money repairing, or we could... Oh yeah, we're going to sell that skill ring. Let's do that. Oh, I could have done this earlier and then had one of the Myrmidons buy it for the arena. I guess I forgot about that. I'm not sure who else you'd want to give the skill ring to. Skill, for most people, is just accuracy. It's like, I think 5 skill is just 10 hit rate, which is nice, but generally, it's probably not worth 20,000 gold. For sword skill, it's 5% more Astras and Souls, which is pretty good, as well as the hit rate, which is sort of nice, because these weapons are fairly low accuracy that I like to give them. It might be good on someone with very poor accuracy weapons. Sometimes the Brave Bow is a little bit inaccurate, for instance. So skill ring on Lester might be okay. It also stacks with criticals. So if anyone has the critical skill, like Oifi, but someone who's not Oifi, is he the only one with crits? So Fee, she does get she gets skill % chance to critical every attack. So she would also be a reasonably decent user of the skill ring. She doesn't have the money right now anyway. But you could try to pump up her crit stat, basically. Also, anyone that has a 50 kill sword. So perhaps Seliph will get to 50 kills today, and then he will get sort of inherent crit on Silver Sword. And then +5 skill would be... Actually, no. I'm pretty sure weapons with the crit skill only use their own kill rate for crits. Or maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. That's some mechanics I'm not 100% on. Anyway, for now, we're just going to give it to the Myrmidon twins. Because they can buy it and sell it back anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's better for them to hold on to it, because they can get some value out of it. And if someone else wants it, then they can sell it, and it doesn't really cost them anything, so... I feel like that's a no-brainer for the moment. Let these guys hold on to the rings until someone else can afford them. Okay, so that leaves 3 more characters. 12 minutes. Johan. We're going to send Johan in. I'm not going to spend any money on him. I don't know if he can clear it, but he does have a Brave Axe. And, while I'm thinking about it, I should buy him the Hand Axe at the very least. If he could afford the... Or no, there is no hand... Oh, wait. Wrong place. If he could afford the Pursuit Band, that would be pretty nice, but... Also, I do need to figure out someone to buy the Flame Sword. Probably one of the Myrmidons, maybe, is what I'm thinking. Then, like, one of them, I think Ulster has the Wind Sword. So then if Larcy has the Fire Sword, they each have a range attack. Our other sword guy... Most of our sword guys already have a ranged attack, don't they? Because Dermot has the Bolt Sword. Ulster has the Wind Sword. Nana has the Light Sword. I guess Seliph could use one. It might be better to put on Seliph. But he doesn't have a lot of money, right? Because I want to buy him some rings. Like a defense ring or a power ring. I could see a ranged sword being very good on him, though. But his magic's terrible. I don't know. He needs some help, is basically what I'm trying to say. He needs some help. Alright, let's do the arena here quick. I think he'll get stuck either on round 4 or... Is there a second tier of Myrmidon? If there's a second tier of Myrmidon, that's where he dies. But we'll smash through the first couple rounds. Brave Axes are good. He is also over-leveled. He's level 12, so these guys are kind of weak comparatively. HP, speed, and defense, fine. If he turns out like Lex, you know, I'll be pretty happy. Lex was my man. Now, Lex also had Paragon skill, you know, bred into him. which gave him a lot of extra level ups. This might be tough. I don't know about this fight here. Let's see. 30%. Oof. So we need 2 hits at 30%. Do you think we still win this eventually, right? Unless we get really unlucky. Eventually, we've got a hit. There it is. We just had so much defense that, yeah, the defense up, you know, the defense up on the last level up actually putting in work. All right, now we should be fine for level 5. This is nothing to even blink at. Nothing to think about. What about Silver Axe versus Brave Axe? I think he should win, but I'll put a save in just to save me some time if we lose. I think he's got this in the bag. Ooh, but now he needs a dodge. I think this is a scenario where we could gamble on 2 dodges to win. It's the first time we've had to do a scummy win, but there you go. HP and defense. Well, maybe he becomes my Lex tank. Lex got a lot of defense, and this guy, I think, has even higher defense growth than Lex, so... I wouldn't be surprised if this is where he cannot complete it, though, because he's got weapon triangle disadvantage. This guy's pretty strong. He's going to kill him in 2 hits. We need to hit 14. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to try. That one, definitely not worth it. All right. I don't think Self is going to get that far. Maybe we do Wifey. Do you think? I think Pursuit crit, he can beat it. Let's move that Brave Sword over, because I think that's the only way we're going to pull it off with Self. Silver Sword's good and all, but let's use this. And we're not really losing any money on Dermot, or yeah, Dermot can buy that back. It doesn't really matter. Speed this up a little bit now. We're getting a bit long episode now. Oh, well, there's that. Oops. Why don't we win 1 round and then buy it? So, any sword should win us the first round. This is nothing. And now he can afford the Brave Sword. Now, he might not have needed the Brave Sword, but I think this makes it more safer, basically. And I am sort of super speeding now. Wifey, or Oify, I like to call him Wifey, but he's got pretty good stats, right? Like, he should be okay here. HP defense. So he doesn't have the best growths, but he starts strong, right? Even with weapon triangle disadvantage, 100% hit rate, and crits. Yeah, I think he'll beat the arena. There's no way he loses here. Good job, Oify. So he might... I actually could have used the Armor Slayer on the final like the final round was the Armor Knight. He probably did not need the Brave Sword. So I bought it for him, but I don't think it was actually mandatory. That's fine though. Nothing, no big loss really. All right, and finally Selef, our final arena contestant. Definitely giving him a Brave Sword, and do I want to buy him anything else? I'm tempted to move over that shield ring. See, or maybe the speed ring? Does Ulster need additional speed? He's actually got a surprising amount of defense already. Like, 21 defense makes him my tankiest unit. Which is great. But because he's footlocked, it's harder to block. That is, I mean, I do like having one unit with a ton of defense. It makes them really good at enemy phase, where they can just take a ton of hits. I think it's overkill, though. I think we sell the shield ring and let Selif use it, because his defense is kind of poor. Well, I'll think about it. What I'll do is, I want to end our episode, so let's see if we can clear the arena as it is, and then I'll have a better idea of how much money Selif has, basically, assuming we can win. This kind of fight, no big deal. This kind of fight should be fine. First couple rounds, nothing to think about. This one should be fine. We'll take a hit, but then we win. And of course we break our sword. So we have to lose out on a little bit of money here. This is taking away from our expenditure. What am I doing? Arena. It's been too long. I gotta take a break. Alright, I hope you can get further than this, Seliph. Yeah, he's got this one in the bag. This Manstein doesn't do very much damage. That's the main thing to remember about Manstein. As much as he is a Myrmidon with Pursuit, he's kind of a weak Myrmidon. HP, speed, magic, luck, defense, resistance, everything except, you know, strength that I want. Alright, and then this one might be tough. Let's just see how this goes. We've got the 100%. We kill in... yeah, we got him, right? Because Seliph has... Brave Sword is just so good. And then Axe should be no big deal. Anybody that can use the Brave Sword can clear the arena. HP, speed, luck, resistance, sure. And even though we spent 8,000 gold repairing the Brave Sword, as long as you can clear the arena, you definitely make a profit. Come on, Seliph. So we're looking at 7 damage. We're going to need a couple dodges here. That was not a good dodge. 2. We need 1 more dodge. Seliph! Well, I think he still wins eventually. There it is. He just needed a couple dodges and not too many Pavises, so... Alright, congratulations, Seliph, you made it. I wasn't sure you could do it. You're gonna have to pass on the Brave Sword for now. I know it's pretty awesome, but you've got a Silver Sword. You're okay with that. Now he could technically buy a ring without... I'm gonna put that Brave Sword right up... Someone's gotta have that Brave Sword, though, so we're not gonna let it sit around. Yeah, alright, so I think we're going to end the episode here. I'm going to plan out my inventory a little bit between episodes because I'm not 100% sure who I want to move stuff to. I'm probably going to pick a ring to put onto Seliph. Other than a ring, I mean, I could buy him the Flame Sword, but I think the ring would be more useful. I've already sort of decided the power ring goes to Fee, so she can just stick with that. Seliph could definitely get some good value out of it. I think I'm going to give him the defense ring, the shield ring. And he can hold on to the barrier ring for now, although we can sell that if I need money. I could trade the barrier ring for the flame sword. We could give the barrier ring to, like, Arthur. So, you know, that might not be the worst idea. Well, unfortunately, what I was thinking was, like, a lot of the mages here are dark mages. So having a mage to fight them that has resistance is kind of nice. But these things have weapon triangle over all elemental magic, which means this might not be a great matchup for Arthur, even though I could give him 11 resistance. How much damage did they do? Let me just quick check here. 31, so it would make a difference, but not that big a difference. We'd go from 25 damage down to 20. That doesn't actually change how many hits he can take. You could make an argument to giving it to Julia, who has a ton of resistance and light magic. I'm not sure how light versus dark works. I think light beats dark, or at least they tie. So, maybe? And if you gave her the barrier ring, she would go from 16 to 21. So at that point, they'd be going from 15 damage down to 10. And that would save her a round of combat that she could survive. Anyway, I'll think about it between episodes. I'm going to try to remember to repair some stuff. I might move a staff over from Lana to Julia to try to help her gain some levels. I'm not sure which one. I probably want to keep Warp Staff on Lana until she promotes. Just so that, you know, I'm not, you know, paying and losing out on the reselling purchases, the reselling money over and over again. But maybe the Physics Staff could be moved over. I don't know. The thing is, Julia can fight, so she has another way of getting experience that Lana does not. Anyway, like I said, I should probably end this here. I will, of course, try to get, at some point in this chapter, Shannon and Paddy into the arena, as well as these three. So we got lots more people to arena anyway, so there's more time to figure out inventory, and we want to, like, you know, Finn's going to want a javelin and stuff, and Leaf is going to need something. He's got a light brand, too. Everyone's got a magic range sword, right? Pretty much everyone has some sort of magic range sword. I think Nana probably has one in the supply convoy. I bet you she had a light sword. Because I'm pretty sure her mom did. But I think she just starts with the Iron Sword heal staff, and that bumped out some of the inventory, maybe. Alright, well, we'll figure it out next time anyway. We're at an hour. Good start. That was the best opening arena we've had, I think. In fact, even with our overpowered parent characters, we had a much harder time surviving the arena. So this was pretty cool. Almost everybody cleared it. Just for a quick recap, if we look at our arena data, Johan couldn't clear it because of Sword General. Julia, who I'm not really surprised, couldn't clear it, and then these guys haven't tried it yet. Pretty good. Also, lots of chat. This is a huge chapter. Like, we got a long way to go. This is a gigantic map. This one's gonna take a long time. So I'm glad we got the arena all done in one turn, one episode, and join next time as we actually go fight Dark Mages and try to work our tricks on saving Patty and Shannon and Leaf, Nana, and Finn, because they're all in kind of precarious positions. We got 3 groups to control at the same time, which is going to be fun, so I'll look forward to it. See you guys next time.